If you want a fully remodeled 2,300 square foot brick home near Augusta for only $290,000, this quiet Hephzibah neighborhood is the ultimate hidden gem. Now, if you're military, your GPS is going to say that Fort Gordon main gate is 22 minutes away. But from this side of town, you're going to use gate 5 and it's going to get you in 11 minutes flat. Now, inside, it features a whole house water filtration system, upgrades top to bottom, but make sure to stick around until the very end because the owner's suite bathroom has a standout luxury feature that you almost never see at this price point. Let's head inside. All right, fam, here we are. Here's this beauty. 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 2,300 square feet. Actually, 2.5 bath. I stand corrected. And here's the neighborhood. Just want to give you a little glimpse. Mostly retired folks here. This is a very quiet neighborhood in Hephzibah, Georgia. And Hephzibah, Georgia, again, like I was teaching you in my other videos, it is like a suburb of Augusta, but it sits in the other side of Fort Gordon. Now, let's see, you have a really long driveway, 2-car garage, new roof. Okay, you have brick all around, and then there's just a few areas where you do have vinyl siding. So, y'all were talking in the last video about how you didn't really care too much about the painted brick, although we did have some fans, but this one has red brick. So let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Now, very large and wide front porch, covered front porch, new lights fixture here. Okay, I like the rails. Are you a nosy neighbor? Are you gonna sit here in your wheelchair and just see what everybody else is doing? Don't be like that, my friend. But if you are, more power to you. You might not be nosy. I'll take that back. You might just be watching out for everybody else's property. Okay, so here we are. We're in the foyer. Immediately to the left, all of the bedrooms are upstairs. Then we have all the bedrooms and obviously owner's suite and a full bath. Over here we have a formal living room, very large. And then you have the living room, kitchen, garage, and I'll show you all of that. Let's start here. As soon as you come in, coat closet, new doors, that's nice. Okay, so here we have this LVP flooring. Now they went with like a brown and honey color. Now it does complement the walls. The walls here are a tan, like a builder tan. You know that color that new construction just loved back in the day, but it is satin. It is not flat paint, so I love that. And then you have white accents like with the molding around. So no carpet in this house anywhere. You see the stairs, no carpet, no carpet, no carpet. All right, how do you feel about that? A lot of people like carpet, at least in their bedroom, so they can feel warm. Whenever they wake up, they don't feel their feet in the cold ground. But I prefer when there's a solid, I don't care for carpet too much, y'all. Okay, so we do have, I've noticed, these controls everywhere. Everywhere around the house, they had those little controls. You can control the light, whether you want a warmer light or a white light. You have ceiling fans, new windows, y'all. You have double pane, energy efficient windows. And look at that. They were so nice that they already got your Ring doorbell, or well, it's not a Ring, your doorbell camera. I wanted to show you this. So this here is actually where you can fish the cable in there, like a HDMI cable, and it comes out through there so that you can plug in your game, your consoles, whatever's gonna be connected to your TV, and your TV is gonna be hanging up here. So I love that that's already a feature there. You have plugs plethora, plugs everywhere. See that? That is awesome. Y'all be teaching me some things in this channel. Y'all be like, hey, Jasmine, that's called this. Or like, hey, I didn't like that there were no plugs around. So I be watching now. I'm like, okay, do we have plugs here? Yep, we do. Nice wide hallway, guys. Okay, so immediately, let me give you a quick pan. Here to the left, living room with fireplace. Kitchen is that way. Let me show you the half bath. This is your guest bathroom. All right, and the toilet. Okay, new mirrors, new light fixture. There go the vanity, my friend the vanity. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, I do like those little organizers. There's extra shelves in there. Let's see what we got. Boom. Yep, soft close. Now these are not soft close. I do like that though. Offer some organization there. So it's like 2-in-1, and then you have another small one in there. This is like a marble, and it's just one unit here. So yeah, nice big mirror. I love it. Towel hook, towel rack. Okay, let's move on. So I noticed that it was already wired for security system, but it's not on. So obviously you'll have to turn it on if that's what you will prefer in here. Light. I would say this is probably the only thing I don't care about is this popcorn ceiling, but I did look around and notice that it was in good shape. So if it's not broke, I guess you don't fix it, right? It looks good. It's fine. All right, so a true eating kitchen, guys. Did I mention $290K? $290,000 near Fort Gordon, 11 minutes to work. Here you go, bay windows in your little breakfast nook. How cute is that? This here is actually an island that you can move around. So when I first came in, it was over there next to the fridge, and it fits very nice in there with a little bit of space. So you can use it as more counter space next to the fridge. But I like it as an island. It looks fine, it works fine, and there's plenty of room to walk around. It's not tight anywhere. Really functional, beautiful kitchen. Okay, so before I take you there to see the appliances, let's go over here. All right, you have a pantry. Y'all already know how I feel about those wire shelves, but guess what's in my house? Wire shelves. So that's why I got feelings for them, but it is what it is. I love that it has a pantry. I've seen homes that don't really have them, and they make the space work with cabinets, which is okay, but yeah. You have a light here that I forgot to turn on. There you go. But yes, you have space. You don't really need that space. You wouldn't use it as a little dining area because, again, you have a full area there to eat. You have a LG side-by-side stainless steel refrigerator. It does convey with the home, y'all. Okay, here goes that. You see how it has wheels at the bottom? So it's sturdy. It's granite at the top. It's the same matching granite as the countertops over there. So it's not soft close though. You know, I always check for that. It's not soft close. But I think that is a really neat feature. What do you think? You let me know in the comments. Love to hear it. I think that's really cool. You can move it if you need space. If you need a dance floor, you need some space in the kitchen to dance, you can remove it or leave it there for some workspace. All right, what else we got? We have an Amana stove. It's electric. It's electric. Okay, anyways, electric. All right, vent hood, and it does vent to the outside. I always check. So, you know, we're from Dominican Republic, so we cook with a lot of spices. So that's why I always check to see if it's vented outside. I know now they have the microwaves down here. This home didn't have that because you have the vent. So the seller added this Hisense flatbed tech microwave to this spot. Remember, this home is a little bit older home. It's an existing home. It is not new construction. Somebody just remodeled it. And so they just reworked the space, have new, you see, I always forget something when I'm doing these videos for y'all. I forget what these are called. Knobs. I got some handles for y'all, some new ones in here. They changed all these doors. So I like when they do that. The cabinets are in great shape. They're good, durable material. So just change the doors to give it a more modern look. All right, so we have your Samsung dishwasher. Very good dishwasher. And guess what this has, y'all? Do you know what this is right here? This house has a whole house water softener, water filtration system. And in this particular area here, they have this spot. Look at all the filters, all of the tech in here. You see that back there? And then you see this? It's for your water so that you literally have drinking water right here. Now I know if people are calling us old because we know about payphones, then some people may not really know what this is, but some of y'all might know. But at a house in $290,000, you usually don't see features like that. A water filtration system easily can run you anywhere between $3,000 and $7,000. And the one here, I'm going to show it to you when I go to the garage, is towards the higher side, the higher end. Okay, so this here, I love when they do this. They thought about everything. So it's an open space, right? Technically, this should be a dining but who uses formal dining anymore? If you have a table that you use and you didn't sell it already because you actually do host a lot, then you will put it right here with this beautiful French doors. So these actually open up both sides, not just one side. And then you can really have traffic flow here, but you don't have to. That's why they didn't put a dining light here, because they wanted it to be a flex space for you. And you really have a pretty big space here. You don't really need it. Okay, so I'll take you outside in a moment. Let's go here first. Your living room. You have, I don't think I need to give you any ideas on how to stage this living room. You have the fireplace there. If you're really gonna use this for a TV, you can put it on top. Now they have mounts, like corner mounts, that you can put there with arms, and it sticks out the TV, so that way you can put a bigger TV in there. But I'm thinking you have this whole wall here, uninterrupted. You can put a big couch there. You can put 2 chairs there. If you're I prefer it this way, like this, so you can leave this area open, maybe a little coffee table there. But if not, you can also always have like a big sectional, or you can even have chairs here and leave that side open as well. The room is pretty well defined. You do have a ceiling fan in here. All right, double pane windows again. And this is a gas fireplace. You see the key there, that's the main shut off. And you can leave it on and just work it from down there. Yep. Okay, let's move on. Garage. So notice how it's open. So that's a good part of the remodel, but then you have traditional spaces. Okay, let's move on. Laundry room, washer, dryer. Electrical panels in here. You have cabinets at the top. You have some shelving there to hang up some clothes. Alrighty. And you see the doorknobs, and they're all matching black. Oh, sorry. There you go, guys. All right, let's see what we got here. 2-car garage. I gotta show you this, y'all. Okay. So first of all, because somebody actually lived here, they had this epoxy. Of course, you can tell it's a little worn. This is $290,000 home. It's not new construction, but this, because it's epoxy, you could easily just pressure wash it, do your little water hose, and it'll be clean. Do you have all of these hanging hooks here so that you can have extra storage? Accent coming out. You have the garage door opener, and they're not taking their deep freezer. So I like the deep freezers. You know what? I always forget to buy a new one, but it really helps to have, when you meal prep, you have extra space to add more meat or anything like that. I like extra shelving here for storage, more to hang things up. But look at this, y'all. Beside a true 2-car garage, you have storage inside the storage. You have more storage. Look at this. You have this shelving that stays conveying with the property, with the sale. You have a brand new water heater It is gas. You see this line here, it's showing you it's gas. The blinking thing is showing you the pilot. But look at this, United Standard Environmental Hydro Quad Commercial Water Processor. Just look it up. Put it in ChatGPT. Ask it to tell you how much something like this costs. Whole house water filtration system. And a lot of times these things are, they'll go up in price and be higher in the price bracket depending on how many bathrooms you have, because you know it's purifying all of the water in the house, softening it. That's what, you know, when you take a shower and you come out real ashy, that means that that means the water is hard in your house. And something like this helps to have the water softener. So you have an exit here. If you have a party or something, you have a lot of people, you have that exit there, but you also have this, and you could, like I told you, you could open both sides. See? You have these little hooks here. Oh, sorry, I'm blinding y'all. You see that? Down there, you unhook them and you could open both sides. I would add like a net, you know, they sell those nets here. So that way, you can have it open, let the air flow out, but no bugs in. See, y'all, we live in Georgia. There's bugs here. I'm sorry, ladies, if you are afraid of bugs. We have bugs. Sorry, but you can live with it. Pest control, pest control, pest control. All right, let's see here. You have this pretty big deck. I would love to see it like stained at least. You know, it's about time for it to get a little love, a little paint. But again, 290K. Look at all this yard. Okay, I really felt compelled to record this house before it was gone, because the price just got reduced to 290,000. They started at 300, and I think they could have got their 300. I seen some comps in the area, but when they lowered it to 290, I said, oh no, I gotta record the video before it's gone. But yeah, the grass is a little bit tall, and we have already called the seller. Let me show you the side of the house, and then we're gonna go upstairs. I got to show you this standout feature. I'm like, okay, not at a 290K house, but I'll show you shortly. It's in the owner suite. There's the deck. There's neighbor. Hey, neighbor. All right, let's get in here. Let's get in here. Back in the house, AC works. Woo, that Georgia heat. If you're moving down from anywhere, except Florida, if you're coming from Florida, you know heat in the South. But if you're coming from up north, whew, be ready. Okay, you have this little landing here, and then so the steps is broken up, and then you have the steps. Your rail works good, pretty. Actually, that brown is pretty. And I'm more of a gray girly, but that brown is pretty. All right. You have this hallway here. Let's go in this first bedroom on the right. Okay, good size, pretty good size. Sorry, y'all, I had to sneeze. Ceiling fan. All right, ceiling fan in here. Let me show you from this angle so y'all can see. It's a good size room, pretty good size. Okay, what the closet look like. So this is the front. Neighbor house is pretty too. All right, my truck over there sitting lonely. Okay, good roof, new roof. Right. Closet, good size closet for a secondary bedroom. Okay, here we go. Bedroom number 2. Another great size room. Ceiling fan. Double pane windows, plenty of sockets. This one has one of those folding doors in here, but it's still a pretty good size. Pretty good size. See? No carpet, y'all, no carpet. All right, okay, so you have a pull down attic here, and then there's another one in the garage. I forgot to point it out while we was there. So you have 2. Okay, here it is. Linen closet for the guests, for this bathroom here. Alrighty, let's show you this. We have the shower tub combo. Okay. I thought that it was a really nice detail that not only did they have the towel rack, but they have the towel hooks or the robe hooks, whatever you call them. They have two. That was neat. New toilets, you know, new toilet paper holder, new. It's a clean house, y'all. Clean house for under $300,000. I mean, I'm curious to know what part of the country are you watching from? And would this sell for more or for less in your area? Okay, large owner suite. Okay, y'all already know I don't like to put a bed right here by the door. So in this one, because it's only one window, it automatically eliminates it for me, and I will put the bed here somewhere. Because the window's like dead smack in the middle. So if you put the bed there, the headboard's gonna cover the light. So that will be my placement, will be over here somewhere. Dresser over here. If you hang up your TV in your room or not. Do you put a TV in your bedroom? Some people don't, some people do. I wonder how you feel about that. Okay, so you have a single tray ceiling in here. See the vents, central AC, heating and air here. We cannot live without that in Georgia. All right, let's see. Again, you see, no carpet. Okay, in my defense, this is what I was thinking about when I had the little vanity name debacle in the last video. I was thinking that, because it is a vanity. You put your chair in there and you sit down. So, but yeah, this here, y'all, is pretty, but it is Formica. It's just a modern Formica. And you have your light fixture, a big old mirror, a single sink vanity over there, but with plenty of room for makeup. And these actually open, y'all. You have two of these cuties in here so that you can do your makeup. All right, owner closet. Owner closet, good size. I mean, I really think this is the best value in our area right now. You tell me what you think. I mean, this is her sink. This is his sink. Seriously, look at that. All right. And then we have the shower tub combo here. This material is called fiberglass. Okay, another towel hook in there, another one over here. So you have hooks for both. And we have this linen closet here, but this is the standout feature that I kept referencing to. Okay, guys, this is a bidet. Some of you may know what it is and some of you may not know, but this thing here, actually, when you sit down in the toilet, it cleans you, it washes you, and it's considered a luxury item. You don't really see that in houses, really, unless the person specifically added it, and this person did. And so these people that were here like nice stuff. But yeah, this thing, and you push it. You see, this way is towards the back, and this way is towards the front, so that it sprays you. It's like a light spray. No electricity, it's just water pressure. So that is the standout feature that I was telling you about. We don't play no games with, like clickbait or anything like that. There really was a luxury standout feature in here. Now, again, if you like this home and you want to reach out to us, you're moving to the area, you want to connect, just want to talk, we're here to help. It might seem weird to you to reach out to somebody that you've met on YouTube for help, but people do it all the time, and we're happy to help. Our information's in the description box of every video that we post. Thank you. I'm Jasmine Bradley. See you in the next one.